Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees. We're over here at the Freeman farm checking our honey hives, and they're looking really good. Population's looking really good on both of these. Just by looking at the entrance, you know we're pretty good shape. Looks like a lot of bees, so I'm gonna get in there and check the supers and just see how many, see if I need to go ahead and add a super or not. Okay, I just added a super to this one here, so that's super number 3 on an 8 frame. And we're in the first part of June, so they're doing good. This one right here also needs a super added. Just by looking across the top of it right here, you can just tell when you first open it up, it most definitely is past due for a super. Because once you get it out 8 frames, when you look and you see only a frame on each side that has just a tiny bit left to fill out, you're way behind. So, you know, I typically like with this right here, you know, it's a little bit harder to tell with an 8 frame. With a 10 frame, when you're at frame number 7, they're drawing out frame number 7, I usually go ahead and add a super. But with this right here, you only got 8 frames. So when you get to frame number 5, and usually what I do too, I usually, this is how I do it. You don't have to, it's just a technique that I do. What I'll do, I'll go ahead and I'll checkerboard this next super. Now there's a lot of, all this right here is capped. Increase in drone population. See, it's way past due for a super. You could be at risk at swarming when you start getting this full. And probably what needs done is go down in the brood chamber and look, but we'll just keep an eye on it. This is completely capped out. What I like to do, and it encourages them to come up, and it gives what I do, I'll put empties back in here. I'll pull 4 of these frames out and I'll stick them over here in this super. And that way, because I like to do a lot of cut comb, and this will give you a chance to do a lot of cut comb. Now if you're not going to do cut comb, then it may not be such a good idea. I mean, you can still checkerboard it. It's still a good idea to checkerboard it, but if you don't want to do cut comb, you may want to use a little bit more reinforcements on your frames. This will work some. You can extract this. You gotta be very careful with it. The fishing line does hold it in place somewhat, but if you really want to extract a sheet with wire is a lot better option for sure. So what I do, I'll just go through here and pull these frames. Look how they're good and bulged. That's good. You know, checkerboard that just going across like that. These are all, this is way past due. The Freeman farm is about 15 miles from where I live, so that's the worst part about it, is you just don't always get the opportunity to come over here when you should. So, look, that's all solid capped honey. Look at that. A lot of honey in there. Okay, now I'll put one more. And I'm checkerboarding on this side over here. And hopefully I'm not too late, because that increased drone population kind of worries me a little bit, because that's the indication is when they start swarming, they'll increase their drone population to ensure that, well, they do it, they don't mate with their own hive, but it's just instinct. They will start increasing their drone population. So what I did here, you can see, is I just checkerboard it coming across. So I got a honey, 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 honey. 4 in the middle, because like I said, I like cut comb. If you don't like cut comb, use the wire to foundation. It's a lot better option. So do the same thing over here. I'll start over on this side with the empty. Okay. So that gives them a lot of space. And what it does too, it does encourage them to start working immediately on those empty frames in between. So this will be 4 supers for each one. They're looking good. A lot of honey going in. Okay, got my cement blocks back on for wind security. And we're ready to go to the next hive. Okay, this colony right here was the swarm. Never did find a queen with that swarm. So when I set them over here and come back in a couple weeks, they had laying workers. So, which is usually a big problem. And so what I did, I took a few frames out of another colony that was strong with their original queen, and moved them all to one side and moved most of the other frames to the other side and smoked them up really good, and in hoping that they wouldn't find the queen and kill her. And she's laying really good, and I just had spotted her and now I can't. Okay, there she is. She's hiding. She's got a blue mark on her to mark this year, 2020. So it's looking good. She's in there laying. She's a good laying queen to begin with. So I'll go ahead and put this one back together and get on to the next one. I got the super added to this one. It did need one. I checkerboarded it. And just in case some of you that are new doesn't know what checkerboarding is, it's where every other one, you put an empty frame, like one with just a starter strip. So you're putting one full, one empty, one full, one empty. And what that does, it keeps them from drawing wild comb. If you put two of those empty with the starter strips together, they would draw them as one. So that's what checkerboarding is, just in case anybody's wondering. So that's about it. We're out here checking some honey supers today. Don't forget, folks, please help share our videos, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Barnyard Bees.